and edit this out. Yeah, no, we can't speak about each other when I can't just. But yeah, anyway, I was saying is that, like, do what you
Yeah, mine too.
Okay. At some point, I want to just go on vacation where I don't take my phone with me.
Yeah.
Can you tell you, Tom, but we can take a camera. Yeah, we can take an M50. We take a camera with us.
Okay. Forget what you have before. It's just that I'm not telling what delete.
Kahle
and then you just leave your phone at home. Yeah. Because you won't have the need to because manje Campus Square and you find people waiting maybe for their food at Chicken Licky or anyway. Umuntu will keep your phone while I'm not saying there's anything wrong because you're just staring at the wall if you're not staring at your phone.
What can you do?
Right? Yeah. But it even happens in events where you're supposed to be interacting with people. Okay, I'll be here to socialize mano. What's in big for yam. And then when you look at the things that these people are actually, don't judge me, scrolling through on their phones. Abanye going through their pictures. They're just mindlessly scrolling. They're not even looking at what's going. They're just mindlessly scrolling. And you're so you would rather look at your phone than socialize but
yeah, I just feel like we need to go back in time. It's very important to just be in the moment, experience, know someone, love, guys. Sometimes we act so happy, but we're actually not.
No, we're not happy. Oh no, we're not. But I feel like we constantly also find excuses as to why we should look at our phones. We say talking to people makes us anxious, which it does. I don't know, with Magmelen no but Pick n Pay, don't judge me. Magmelen keep it email Pick n Pay. I have a 2-minute panic attack with Melen keep email. Uzoti, smart shop, okay, smart shop. What if I is better? Melen is keeping all the team. And then plastics is plastic now I have to calculate what the thing is paid.
Exactly.
Plastic
how would I know? Just that.
How will I know? Why are you asking me? But okay. I okay. So I understand to a certain extent socializing makes us anxious, it makes us feel weird. Marage, how can I put this? Certain limits we put on ourselves, There's izinto sabayo you just need to do so that you can expand your limits.
True.
The minute you tap into your fears, you find, I think I read this on a book somewhere, the minute you tap into your fears, your limits expand and you find new limits. Because the minute this whole life thing, right? It's like a series of mountains that you have to conquer. And if you don't conquer this very mountain that's in front of you, you won't see the one that's after that. You won't see the one that's after that. And your life will always be in this small circle where you are just limited. You're a being that has never experienced life. So it must feel like and you can't even respond, I honestly feel for people who have these mental illnesses and cannot get through them. Who have them under control, who can do something about it. If you can do something about it, do something about it. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I get where you're coming from, man. When you say that, life is a series of mountains
that you need to conquer.
Yeah, it's you need to live. You need to do what makes you feel uncomfortable in life. We had this conversation, right?
Yeah.
I'm always having intellectual conversations.
Be comfortable with being uncomfortable.
Exactly. And maybe listen to that podcast.
You listen to a podcast?
Yeah.
Okay.
You sent it to me.
I did?
Yes.
Okay.
Guys,
I'm sorry.
Okay. So life's about doing things that make you feel uncomfortable because life is about trying new things.
Sure.
if you don't like them, it's okay. If you don't like this, okay,
It's okay.
If you don't like bungee jumping, you can hike. If you like hiking, you can zip line.
It's okay not to like stuff.
Yeah,
Sure.
it's just like my uncle said. I told you this. We had this conversation again.
Okay.
About how like I'm like, this degree, and it's like, don't focus your life around this degree.
Yes,
like
you did.
yes, you're studying and it's playing a major role. Like it's playing a major role in your life right now. But like, your life is not about your degree. After doing this, at some point you can just say, I feel like doing psychology. Like
Sure.
after working, of course, and you
Yeah.
can't just because you're doing accounting. You want to be this, okay, I want to be an internal auditor or CA or whatever. Then now I'm going to do my PhD in accounting, which is good if you want to. But I can also say, no, I feel like studying psychology.
Sure.
Because this is my life and I need to make the best out of it. Hence, J. Cole says, this is your canvas and you need to paint it how you want it.
I think sometimes the pressure also comes from we are a generation, now I'm speaking about myself, that doesn't have the choice to change, right?
Okay.
Maso ikhethile into you need to see through, because I think we had this
Back home.
Yes. Now you have dependencies and other people looking at you. So manje mawuzochintsha uthi ayi mina angisafuni something at hayi angisafuni. Laba basemuva, when are they gonna get their opportunity to become you?
True.
Right? If when you're just picking and choosing, right? But I do get what you're saying. Obviously, you will have the ability to change. But you do have the ability to change. You know what? I don't want to do this anymore. Or I can do this afterwards. Because I see it also in like relationships that people form, right? Yazi, I had this conversation with a friend of mine. It's okay to say to a person, yeah, let's see where this thing goes. And then afterwards you realize, it's not going anywhere that I want. And then you end it and you move on to something else.
Yeah.
We constantly want to, okay, we said let's see where this thing goes.
Yeah.
And then this thing is not going anywhere. But you just keep on forcing and forcing and forcing.
Yeah.
So it's okay if things don't work out. It's okay. It's fucking sad. But it's okay.
Totally agree with you.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Speaking of that, actually, when you said that, like, back home, like, it takes me back to the topic of, like, also being black.
Yeah.
Like, it's the truth. Like, most black people, we aren't privileged to actually do what we really want to do.
Sure.
Truth be told.
Sure.
Like, I feel like this is a conversation we're not ready to have. People just feel
Yeah.
like, do what you love. I feel like 80% of the students in varsity, they're not doing actually what they really love. Maybe because I was good in physics and maths.
Sure.
But deep down, I just want to dance, you know?
Oh, wow.
Sorry.
You have to, man.
I just want to dance. But then, at this point,
Hey, this child.
I have so many siblings. I have someone looking up to me. And I know I need to make it in life. And definitely, with my computer science degree, I'm going to make money. I'm going to make a killing.
Woo!
You know? I'm not talking about anyone I know, by the way.
Mama, yeah. As you said, doing something you love is, I think it's not a joke. It is a joke to a certain extent. But it's the lie that we were sold. You can do something that you love. And people come to one, Tina Sifandwa in as fast.
Exactly.
So, Mama chincha like 20 la born after a certain point. You can't. So, when you tell Mama, Mama, me a person was suffering in psychology, something in in as fast say, I see him for 4 years. Also, it's about money.
Exactly. I think also, like, because of who we are, you know, like us being black children and not being as privileged as other races, what you could possibly do your degree, do it, start working, then only then you can, if you don't like it whilst you're earning something, you can do something on the side that you actually love. Or at some point, whatever you love, your hobby becomes a career, if you can make it a career. But we just don't have the luxury of saying, nah, mom, today I just feel like, you know, painting.
Actually, people who can do that. People who can change their story. People who decide, you know what, I'm not going to go to varsity. I'm just going to pursue my passion. It's awesome. It's great. But again, me, I'm hoping to work as hard as I can, be as successful as I can, so that my little brother, my cousins, the people that come after me have the liberty to say, you know what, Vinasте, I think after this degree, because I believe education is very important.
Yeah, no.
You know what? I think I want to pursue music. But you know what? Usiswami will be able to, or my family at large will support me in this. I think it's simple as in music.
But have some sort of qualification. And we're not saying that also this thing, we're not saying that like, we're not forcing you to go to school.
No.
No, I was saying that at some point, you need to get some sort of schooling, sort of education. Like, maybe, even, I'm not saying go to varsity, but like, like reading books, but that is educating yourself.
Okay.
Like, doing whatever it is, and then
basically, and then you just expect life to happen and open doors for you next.
Exactly. No, what I'm trying to say is that, you know, like, people are pushing this agenda of hustling. Like, hustle. Yeah, dude, like, school's not the one. Like, Bill Gates didn't finish school. Mark Zuckerberg dropped out. Hey, guys, varsity, sorry.
Okay.
And then I'm listening to like, guys, Mark Zuckerberg was in Harvard. Do you understand? Like, he dropped out of Harvard.
Sure.
What does that say about him? You get that?
Sure.
Like, my job right now, so was it deep proof?
Sure.
Also,
I have two theories. I have the theory that you have, yes, Mark Zuckerberg dropped out of Harvard, so compare your situation to his as fun. Right? The other thing is, I was raised by hustlers.
Okay, but like, is hustling nice?
Okay, imagine why.
Yeah, but like, those people who are hustling, do they enjoy hustling?
I don't think.
Chances are, because hustling is not even like, it's not a stable job. What I'm trying to say is that people shouldn't promote this thing of unga schooling.
Oh, yeah, no.
Unga schooling and hustle because you can be I want to be a billionaire.
No.
Like Bill Gates did it.
They shouldn't do that. The very Bill Gates, we as promoter, is scholar.
Exactly, and he's very smart. He reads 150 pages in an hour.
Or whatnot. I feel, I don't know. Including now and Uguti, yeah. Uguti education can be better suited to, I don't know, to help us.
Yeah, it helps you. Like in time, like
can be fine tuned to help us or help everyone else
succeed
in whatever they do. Utembi angaboni ukuthi okay, Utembi so is studying or pursuing a degree in BA art, which is majoring in dance, right? Utembi is studying whatever computer science. Utembi so no Tembi, they should have the same, not opportunity, because that's not a term. They should have the same ability to succeed. You understand? Ungabi into yokuthi ngoba uSthembiso did dance, ngoba uSthembiso did art, ngoba uSthembiso did this, she will be destitute in life, she'll be a starving artist, she'll be, you understand?
Yeah.
Why
no, like disagreeing to the fact that she'll be destitute. Yeah, I'm disagreeing.
Yeah, she shouldn't. She should just be as successful or be able to fend for herself. Because sometimes success.
Yeah.
Mara, she should be able to fend for herself as much as Utembi could with her computer science degree.
Yeah, totally agree with you. Yeah, I think being manager, like guys, like if you're educated, for instance, like you're smart about these things. I'm not trying to like throw shade at anyone or anything.
Sure.
But like there are so many situations on Twitter where artists say that they haven't been paid for certain things, like their music, they recorded for this label and they haven't been paid and stuff like that. Because chances are you went into it when I recorded, not reading the contract thoroughly and not knowing the terms and conditions thoroughly. Okay, let's read the contract. But I like Usembiso, who has her degree in whatever, because she just went to school. Whatever school it is, but she went to school.
Sure.
She knows what Can I see the contract?
Sure, I need to read this. I'm not excited by it. Oh, but it was only 50,000 rand.
Why?
Oh, great, awesome.
Yeah.
Why are you giving me 50,000 rand?
Why give me 50,000?
And if I can understand the, okay, I know with, I went with this person, mhlambe AUJ, who did law. Let me just give it to them. I to be better and then I'm jello with the 50,000 rand le. How much is it going to take from me as a person?
Exactly.
Okay, I get you. Yeah, I get you. You have a point.
Yeah.
And what people should understand is the climate that we exist in. Still South Africa, we're in South Africa where unfortunately it is still the story of education is probably your best way out. You know, maybe in another world, maybe in America, maybe when you go outside of South Africa, it's very unfortunate.
Yeah. True, guys.
I think it can be one of the major causes of mental health with personal issues involved. I think, guys, as black people, now I'm talking to my people, my queens and my kings, please do not underrate going to therapy and getting the help that you think you need and talking to a person that can possibly help you navigate around this life thing. If you have the opportunity to do it, do it. Taking care of yourself mentally is like...
It's looking after yourself. It's loving yourself.
Yes, it can extend to that. It extends to loving yourself, loving your mind.
Appreciating yourself.
And loving, there's nothing like loving the person that you are to yourself and to other people. There's nothing like that. And knowing how to, it goes back to that thing of knowing how to navigate around anxiety. When you're about to have a low, it's okay, I'm about to hit a low. This is what I need to do so that I navigate around it. That just doesn't come like at a whim. It's not just something where you wake up and right? You need to be taking care of yourself. You need to be selfish. You need to be selfish when it comes to your energy. Do not give. My best friend told me this. The problem with you, Stembiso, is that you like giving your energy to people that are not deserving.
Oh, yes.
Right.
Yes.
Do not give your energy to people that are not deserving of you. Spaces where respect is no longer being given to you or served to you, walk away. In a place where it's just constant anxiety. I'm feeling constant pressure to be something that I'm not. Walk away. It's okay. It's okay for you and a person or other people.
Yeah, people always make it seem as if like it's a bad thing for you to not get along with people. Guys, it's human nature.
It's human. There are people that you get along with and you'll feel like, oh fuck God, you did a number. And then you go seeking the same affection, same connection with other people. And then you realize, oh no man. And then you just end up in this toxic environment where you're trying to foster something that isn't there. It's okay to walk away. It's okay to say, this is not me. This is not for me. This is not okay for me. So therefore, I'm going to choose to walk away. And it's okay to ask a person to stay away from you.
Yeah. Like, true. Like, it's okay to not get along with someone.
It's okay.
People like make it.
I ain't going to Dana food.
I ain't going to Dana food because realizing it's actually you're not serving a purpose in my life. You're not playing a good role in my life.
Yes.
So I feel like, okay, Simbi, so I don't want you in my life because I feel like you're not serving the purpose I want. Like, you're not bringing out the best in me.
Sure.
Because, guys, your circle of friends. And the people you surround yourself with should always bring out the best in you.
Yes.
Whereas they support you, always be there for
people
you.
are able to check you with
Exactly, also that. Like,
sure.
But that's a conversation people aren't ready to have. Like, people can't be called out. Like, it's not Uguti. For instance, I'm like, Sengiso, I don't like the fact that you're laughing at my ping pumps with holes
Sure.
in public and everything, and you said that, you know, and then
Sure.
you're gonna be like, oh, like, you know, you
Yeah.
like people retaliate.
When I'm gonna feel judged.
Yeah.
We are a generation that is not able to receive criticism.
Actually, I've like lost so many friends because of that. Like, for instance, maybe like I feel like, hey, listen, I don't like the fact that you said this and this to me. And
Sure.
go and so I'm hoping that you as a person will be big enough to apologize. People, stop being embarrassed to apologize. I apologize because yesterday we were supposed to shoot this, but I overslept. Yeah, you know, like guys, just apologize. People think apologizing makes you less of a person.
No.
It doesn't.
Lisa, Skole, and we move on. We move on to something else.
Mm. And like being called out, like when people